Nick, you want to dive into the news?
Oh boy, here we go.
You read it off, Nick.
Oh man, everybody, your wishes are granted. The Last of Us 2 remastered from the 2020 hit game Last of Us 2 comes Last of Us 2 remastered,
Yeah,
launching
honestly,
January
like I was
2024.
I kind of wanted to come last year. I mean, I was itching.
I know. I mean, what are they doing?
Yeah,
I mean, what other remasters are they working on? I don't know.
in all seriousness, this we saw this. I mean, I think this got like leaked or rumored like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That this was coming and everybody rolled their eyes then, and now we got it leaked on Friday by PlayStation themselves, putting it up on the PlayStation Store for like a couple moments, and then got pulled, and then Naughty Dog came out an hour or so later, 2 hours later, and officially announced it. And we talked about it earlier, but Neil Druckmann's probably punching the wall, drinking some Monster, and I don't know why I said Monster, whatever. He's being a Chad right now,
Yep.
and punching walls because this is exactly what happened last year at the Summer Games Fest, where Last of Us Part One got announced, and everybody was like, "Why?" Um, yeah, this is like the most unnecessary remaster ever. It's,
I
gosh,
w- I was looking at comparison pictures and I thought I was having a stroke because I couldn't tell the difference between the 2. I felt like
I don't think there is, Nick.
I was looking at the same exact picture.
And the thing is, like, you can already play Part Two on your PS5 with the upped, you know,
The
the
higher
frame
frame
rate.
rate,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like it's already enhanced. I mean, and granted, you can pay 10 bucks for this upgrade
yeah,
like a lot of the other PS5 remasters,
yeah.
but I don't know why.
Uh, if it was on Xbox, it would have been free. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. They're
Yeah, it
adding a
just
free play guitar mode and like 2 lost levels, but I think one of them is just like hunting a boar and the other one is like walking around
yeah,
Jackson. So
yeah.
it's I don't think they're adding too much, to be honest.
It just feels bad. I mean, I know they're still a good developer, and whatever, but I mean, for them to have two games and there's five different versions, between the two. I mean, it's crazy. We were promised factions with The Last of Us 2 that hasn't came out, and that has been
Mhm,
not necessarily ice, but ever when Bungie came in there and said, hey, this isn't live action enough, this isn't live servicey enough.
mhm.
Um, they went back to the drawing board, and I don't know, man.
Okay, and the PC version is still broken for Last of Us Part
Yeah,
1?
that doesn't surprise me. Like I think all like a lot of the PC PlayStation stuff is busted. At least at launch. So I don't know, man. I feel like we rag on PlayStation a lot around here, and but they just do it to themselves. Like nobody asked for this. We know there's going to be Horizon One remaster coming probably next year. Or, and it's like
Yeah.
we just don't need this stuff. Like,
Has Horizon not already had a remaster?
no, I think it
No?
was rumored like the same time like The Last of Us Two Part Two was being rumored.
Mhm.
Yeah, Spider-Man did run good on the PC. Um, but exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
where is Bloodborne Remaster? Where's Bloodborne 2? Like,
yeah,
come
no,
on, like, that's the only game from the PS4 era that hasn't been upscaled or hasn't had a frame rate increase or anything like that. Like, that game needs it
not
the
even a
most.
PC release. Like I think that's what people want the most is just a PC. Like put it on PC.
God, I'd be happy for the PC people if they got that. Like,
It's
it
just
means
stuck
at
on
least it means
PS4.
they're thinking about it.
Yeah,
God.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that,
It's just
I don't understand.
yeah. I yeah. I think I texted you after like the next day, and I was like, I think PlayStation is like creatively bankrupt at this point. They don't know what to do. Like we've got Wolverine next year that we know about. Well, maybe not next year. We don't know. But we talked about last week with Insomniac. Like, do we even want Insomniac to make another superhero game? Like, let them spread their creative wings and make something really cool. Not saying that Spider-Man, Spider-Man 1 and 2 aren't fantastic. They are. Um, but I don't know, man. PlayStation, like Nintendo, we got the Switch 2 next year. Xbox has finally got games and is turning it around, and we're getting stuff.
Yep.
PlayStation is the one. Now, obviously, they're doing very well with their system, like selling
And
their
they've had a lot
systems.
of
They're
they've
killing
had
it.
a lot of releases and a
Yeah,
lot of like really good games for the past few years.
yeah. It's
But I don't know, like
I don't know. I feel like they need to be humbled just a little bit.
yeah, and I think they are. There's and I'm not gonna make this more than it is, but like there's like uh speculation that like for the first time ever, Microsoft or Xbox is gonna outperform Sony in revenue
Yeah, I did
next
read
month,
that.
and that's
Yeah.
because of their $69 billion acquisition. So it's not anything to praise them for because
No,
they
and
they
they
didn't do
should be
anything.
praised, but
Yeah, they shouldn't be praised, and uh, but I think like at the same time, it's going to make Sony step back and think about what their future looks like and what they should be doing to differentiate themselves between Xbox. I mean,
I mean, look, right
they're
now they're like the big. Yeah, they're the third person, you know, big budget third person adventure, dad adventure, studios. Like
yeah,
that's kind of all they're. I mean, I'm saying all. It's bad to say all they are because they're more. What's she doing?
she's just digging away.
Just digging. But
She's
yeah, I feel like their games are just getting a little bit samey, and we've been saying that for a while. I still, 3 years into the console, like I'm still just like, okay, what game is gonna make me want a PlayStation 5? Like Spider-Man 2 wasn't it. I want to play it, but it's not a system seller for me. You know, I doubt unless Wolverine just looks incredible, and I'm sure it will. But again, it's like another superhero game. Like I'm kind of superheroed out at this point. Like, is it really going to be Bloodborne? Like that gets me gets me again for PlayStation. That's the reason why I bought a PS4 was for Bloodborne. But right now, that's the only IP that I can think that would be like, all right, yeah, I got to get a PS5.
yeah,
Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy. And I will see you in the next video.